Outside Johannesburg, South Africa lies Kliptown, a formerly all-black township made up of tin shacks and decaying buildings known as an informal settlement. Kliptown has over 40,000 residents, many of whom share running water and public toilets. One youth program is focused on the welfare of children within this community. Their work has given unlikely opportunities to many people. The Kliptown Youth Program, also known as KYP, works to provide children with the resources they need to pursue education or even just school lunch for the day. KYP graduate Sifa Mandala Bawana says the program was essential in his opportunity to go to college and study law.
The program has been so supportive to me in terms of schoolwork and passing my 12th grade.
We would love to expand in terms of sending more students into the university and colleges.
The program goes far beyond educational services. KYP has a growing computer lab and a laptop donor program. It provides healthy meals for students, including school lunches. And its gumboot dance program takes some students around the world. The computer program consists of two parts: a lab filled with desktop computers and laptops that students get full ownership of.
Most of our community, we've never been exposed into computers before, and we really see the role that it plays to our members, because with the programs that they do, when you could see when it's their first time, but if you give them about 3 to 4 weeks when they use the laptops, you will see the change, and we also get the comments from their teachers.
Colin Chazi is the technology coordinator for the computer program. He says, in a growing technological world, computers play an increasingly important role in education.
So that's why we're looking at the little ones. So we also want to expose them into computers as much as possible, because we also run the literature program that is called Reading Aid. So if they could also master those programs, and that's the only way that they could also do better on their local schools when it comes to the subjects that they do.
Students at KYP are referred to as beneficiaries. Ownership of the small white and green laptops is another opportunity to teach KYP beneficiaries life skills.
Mostly with the full ownership of the computers, that's where you also make a person to be responsible for the computer, and that's where it becomes more safety, because you know that child will be owning that computer.
Colin owes his current knowledge of computers to KYP from his time as a beneficiary.
Yeah, so I've been the part of the program since from the first day, but I also started as a member. So I also went through the tutoring program that was run here, and up until I completed my 12th grades. And I'm also one of the beneficiaries that have been helped by the organization. So because after completing my 12th grade, that's where I also started IT and system engineering, and my tuition, they were paid by the organization.
The oldest part of KYP is their cafeteria. Staff members work all day to make breakfast, dinner, and school lunches.
Usually we have 2 people who are coordinating the kitchen, but then for sandwiches we pitch in and help. Usually every day we pitch in and help with the sandwiches, but there are 2 people in charge of the kitchen, like cooking and everything.
We do have a couple of companies that are helping us. For instance, the AVI, which is Anglo Valley Industries, helping us in terms of providing money, funding for the kitchen.
Funding for the kitchen comes from donations and support from national and international organizations.
What we do is we take them around, do a presentation of the organization, and somebody will just say, how can I help? And we'll just mention the gaps that we have as an organization to say, okay, maybe in the kitchen we're running short of pots, and then somebody will just say, okay, I do have a little of a donation, I'll do a donation there, and then that's how we grow.
The KYP kitchen is focused on providing students with a healthy diet.
We basically try to do healthy foods, and I think the policy for that came from the fact that in the past they had organizations that would provide some food, but it was usually rundown soup and it came once in a while, and all those things.
Probably the most vibrant program at KYP is the gumboot dance. This art form has its origins as a mode of communication between black miners. Students wear rubber boots and tell stories through a choreographed song.
We also have a performing arts program where we have different dances, ranging from traditional dance, campus dance, and drumming, part-time theater as well.
Sometimes the gumboot dancers get the chance to travel and take their talents abroad.
With the gumboot dance that we're doing, I've been so fortunate enough to travel countries that I thought I'll never travel in my life, and yeah, that's one of the biggest things.
Poipoy has mentioned that we travel. Sometimes we fight to say who should be going, because at the end of the day, these young people, they fight their way through to say they all want to be the best, so those are some of the challenges that whenever we have trips, we sit in a boardroom, fight to discuss the matter to say who should we choose, because all of them are good.
I think they do it because of they love it, not because of they want to travel.
Bringing the expression part of it, because the kind of campus that I learned and the kind of campus that I teach, it's so different. I learned how to gambut. For me, I teach kids how to be happy, how to celebrate being alive. And now, I think we're taking it a different way, our own way. We're doing it our own way.
Despite the many programs that KYP offers, their main focus will continue to be providing children with the resources they need to pursue higher education.
We started with nothing, from nowhere, just helping each other with homeworks and life skills, and we later on engaging sports, performing arts and all that stuff.
And you can become a doctor, you can become whoever you want to be. It's all in your mind if you just say, I want to do this, and you work hard and you can do it.
There is no bigger challenge without you telling yourself that I can manage.
Being born in Kliptown, you lose hope. In fact, it's not losing hope. You get used to your reality. Everything is just like that for you. And as soon as you start going outside and seeing other young people out there making things differently, then that's when you realize that, wow, I still have a long way to go.